Okay, people, here we go. I thought I would do a video, but do something with a twist. Do a little Roar Robots. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The title of this video is How to Spot Moochers, Scammers, Users, Leeches, whatever you want to call them. These are some of the tactics I've experienced. Now, this doesn't mean that if you see these signs, what I'll call them signs, it doesn't mean that they are a scammer. Understand that. I'm using my tablet here, by the way. So I'm using this for notes. It's going to be a little less quality. I know there's programs out there, I get that, but I don't have much experience, so I'm doing it this way. If someone comments, shows me a few programs that are free, I might consider it. This is a hobby for me. Now, sure, you could just shut them out. Well, I've gone through a few conversations, and I'll get playing here in a few moments. Just I'm going to do a few introductions, a few things to start off with. Just a dry cough, nothing serious, don't worry. So, and I got water here today so far. Nice and sober. A little early in the morning anyway, but the thing is, I've wasted conversations. I am chatting with people, and then it just turns out they want money. So how can you avoid this? And I've been working on this document for a while. I got tons. I mean, we're talking maybe 100 or so. Always thinking, always writing. Commenting might inspire me. Not arguing, just friendly debates, friendly chat. You don't want to comment, that's fine, because I'm always thinking anyways. And I have the documents. I got a few that I think are ready. I never know when I'm going to be done. It's just, I get the feeling, like a relief. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulder almost. And, yeah. So I know the feeling inside. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So here's my hanger. And I got so many bills working on to go on. Here. This, I'm not sure. Cryptic. The June, it's a pain in the butt. But once, if I can get it in action, whammo. This, I'm interested. Lance, it's got to go. Bulwark. It's on my list. Griffin, I use it just for the rewards. What I would like to do is get that special bonus going. Can I do that? I don't know. So, let me set up my tablet here a little bit more. Get situated a bit. Again, this is going to be, I should say I'm going to be interrupting. This is just how I roll. You don't like it, don't watch my stuff. I don't make money off this. This is a hobby for me. This is a general guideline. Can't stress that enough. This is general. So if you spot one or more, okay, then you got something maybe. So once you spot these signs, then you watch out. Love this build. So I'll be going back and forth, so you have to bear with me. I got the volume on low because of my ears. I had surgery, tubes in and out, 6 months up to 17. Not saying I'm good at all, either. And again, this is going to be a little different for me, just to get the swing of it. And I'll be temporary looking here and then, so. Okay, yes. If you do spot these signs, I recommend writing notes, keeping tabs. Send yourself a message, write it down on paper. Cell phone, take your pick. Take your poison. If you see if you see these signs again and again and again, maybe they are. Maybe they are someone just trying to get something from you. It's a difficult balance. Honestly, it really is. And I'm sure people are going to laugh at my terrible skills. This is the main game I play. I'm giving Fallout a little break, by the way. The idea would be to keep on talking and at the same time, that's what I'm trying. This is a theory. This is a new idea, by the way. You know, I like the idea because that way you won't have to look at my face the whole time. Mounting this on my tripod. Simple, straightforward message. You're dealing with people who mask so-called money is since help in many forms. Tell them once. I'll ask you this once and once only. Don't ask that question again. Simple. This is my thing now. I like this. This is I like all my bells, but this is really a neat concept I came up with, I think. The idea is advance, cloak, bang, then you can alternate. Again, I get clocked so many times, but now my favorite. Love this thing. Still don't think I'm good, but the team likes me. Yes, if they don't stop, then if they won't stop trying to get your money, then stop talking to them for a bit. It's unfortunate, but I mean, that's another thing, and I'll probably be repeating this one. It's a guilt trip scam. They gotta guilt trip you. Blocking sometimes may or may not be necessary. It's unfortunate. But you're going to have to make these decisions, and they suck. No doubt about it. Ignore them for a bit. Once you do lend them, I'm telling you something, expect them to delay. Straight up. They have all excuses. They'll put all the effort in the world to get your money. And then, once they do get what they want, your history. And once is not enough. Oh no. Mark my words, it's never enough. And you know, there are some cases where, as I said, I've had to deal with it. I've had to make some decisions. Whether I've helped people or not, as they call it, that's classified. I'm not going to say. Another good method, yes, is to save all the messages and keep track. Look for a pattern. Definitely look for a pattern. The idea with this build, by the way, is just to keep your distance, press, like this thing. This math is going terrible, obviously, I can tell, but I mean, the thing is, I'm constantly healing, and obviously, if I they get the butt into this, oh well. You know, I'm having fun, and people do worse, no doubt. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm just playing, trying to have some fun, and enjoying it. So, but yes, keep track of the messages. Yes, I'm reminded of a wise saying. Give a man a fish, and he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he eats for a lifetime. Also tell them to Google the word help. Because help isn't just money. Just tell them about the brief. I got that whole explanation. Make it easier for someone to do something, offering one services to help her with domestic chores, similar assist, aid, help, lend helping hand, give assistance to come to the aid of the person, albeit service, to helping hand, assist them, give useful to someone favor, do someone a favor in good turn. Yeah, scorps are my biggest weakness, as you can tell. With these lock-on, that's what I call them. I come up with my general terms. So, citizens. Yeah. Rescue someone. There's another way saying. Get stuck. Whoa! And I said I never said this would be the best way. I can take you. There we go. Dump my clip. Heal you. This game's just fun. Just grind, lots of strategy. You can be the suckiest player in the world and still do okay. Food, give someone drink, helping them do something, assistance, ask for help, healing support. Give guidance, backing, encouragement. I mean, the word help, to me, has just been overused. I mean, hey, everyone speaks English. Well, guess what? Again, you're going to speak to someone in English, learn it, practice it. Oxford language word, it can be money. However, the word help means many different things. Giving a fish, a chunk, it only helps temporarily. Temporarily, keyword. Oh, and of course, here's something that's probably not. Woo! People lie, actions lie. How can you spot someone? How can you tell if someone's the real deal? Making notes. Making notes. That's what I can say. By the way, I intend to get a bulwark, too. That's going to replace the lance. That's going to be a great advancing bot. I really like that lance, but well. The idea of this is, by the way, just charge head on, and then popping off my Molots at 800, getting close, bangs out, baby. Man, getting slagged here terribly. Just relax. Dump it. You can people look at many different things, many different ways. Oh yeah, sure, go try sugarcoat it, but still, actions, actions, actions. The end result, money, money, money. They can all put back, and they're gonna put their burdens on you. I don't have money for my kid. Well, use protection. Good grief, people. Now, I'm not being... I know I seem a little bit mean, but, well, it's a harsh world. And, you know, these experiences in life teach us. They help us. Without a doubt. These experiences, these hard times, they shape us. You know, I was cheated on. That messed me up. A long time for me to get over. But I get over it. Why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves up. Problem with the note, as much as I love it, I just can't. There we go. I'll take care of you. I got you. Swirl around, look around rapidly. This way I can look for a suppression option. Keep around, watch your back. Always watch your back. Ah! Wrong one, as you can tell, this thing heals like a beast now with the amount of upgrades. I want the lock-ons for this. For sure, for sure. I don't want to use it as a brawler. No, it's a healer. But if someone does decide to take me on, I would like a little bit more oomph. There we go. So of course, I know it's a little late now, but you can always go back, just break notes of this stuff. All I can tell you is this is by what I've experienced personally. These are my experiences. So, experience is help. Lessons. Experience is a wonderful teacher. Unfortunately, I've had to make these calls. I mean, people are lying. People lie. They'll say whatever they have to get what they want. They'll beg. The stuff I've heard, oh yeah, that's coming down towards the end here. This is going to be the general stuff I've endured, that people have tried. Tactics, whatever you want to call them, that people have done. This is how to deal with them. But then at the end, that's why I've had to reorganize. I've been writing on this one for a while. The other one should be a little bit shorter. Now the other, I know my series was long and I could have broken it into parts. Look, I'm just an average guy just doing my thing, as I say. So, I mean, I don't know how to make YouTube content. I'm just an average guy. People like me. That's surprising, and I'm working on a video about that. Oh, that's really personal. This is taking guts for me to do this. Oh my gosh. This takes good. But, you know, some of my stuff can be of help to people. Real help. I mean, this will touch people. You know, people don't know about that cult, Jehovah's Witness. Oh my gosh. And there's another one that's coming. Do video, there's 2 teethers for you, yeah. Said I like winging it too. I just like to speak my mind, telling people what's up. My transition from Nathan to Howie. Nathan's my real name. Well, Nathan's my former self, kind of like an Anakin thing. But I like who I've become. My mother still sees Nathan, that's fine, but yeah, I like the Howie I've created. Completely different person. She still sees Nathan, that's fine. A lot of people told me they'd like to know Nathan, that's fine, but yeah. But back to it. I'm getting some flack here. Will Smith said, you know how, man, bad boys, you know, I can tell you, like everything's gonna be okay sometimes. Well, I could say it today, but it'd be a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. You know, I'm telling you, like everything's gonna be okay. Well, I could say it today, but it would be a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, we're gonna have a bad day. Well, I got so many bots in mind, and I don't do this premium. No thanks. I don't even know what the price is, and yeah. Not interested, people. I'll just grind it. I bought the odd bot, but now I'm joining Diamond, and I just collect builds. I don't care about advancing in League. I just care about having fun. If you're getting something for free, you aren't getting the experience. They ignore your words. They won't keep repeating. They'll have all these arguments. The more you give them, the more fuel they feed off it. Friendship is not all about gain. And then the thing is, Team America, dicks, pussies, and assholes. Well, some people become so full of shit to become assholes themselves. Yeah. You know, I don't like doing too much swearing, but you don't want to become one of them. You don't want to use others. You don't want to shit on people. You know, more and more, I just don't swear too much. Just, yeah, I don't know. When people say, well, you could do this, you could do that differently. That's right, I could. Well, it's my channel, so I can do whatever I want. You don't like it, don't waste your time. So. Yes. That'll just keep repeating the same old thing. Rephrases. Don't give them fuel. You're not gonna win. Believe me, people are persistent. Ah, I don't like to use my substitutes, honestly. Also, my Beth called me a gentleman, so now I've come to take that Pretty seriously. Why I hit. Oh, fuck. Well, he could have toast. There we go. It will ignore your words. This is the big sign. Just constantly badgering. Don't sugarcoat it. Yep. It's all about gain. Another. Okay, hold on a second. This will springboard. I said another great guy. Yes. Yes, I said a way to counter is friends don't exist, please others, profit others. Another way to counter them is, again, this is going to become a game. Treat this like a game. The silent treatment. Ask you to change the subject. Asking you to change the subject. The silent treatment, well, if you don't, it just takes away their fuel. Here's a great example now. You see, I can get in the 800, pop it off rounds, then once I get in close, banged out. I already like this decorated. Banged out. Yes, you want to focus your mind on something else. Let them basically gas themselves out. Let them blah, 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 blah. Just keep them on. Let them rain. Yeah. See, this is the... The idea is always to keep your eyes open. I really enjoy using this. Can't remember half the names, but whatever this thing. My Nodens. Excuse me. I really like my Nodens. Sometimes I need alcohol to do my videos. Surprising I'm using the word but I mean multitasking doing this. It's something new. Can't stress that enough. Focus. Wear them out. Say okay, okay, okay. That'll be a nice counter. We may try again later. But I mean, there's so much information if you can deal with this way of doing it. There's so much information that could be of help here. I've gone through so much, and if I can help someone avoid all the trouble I've had, people trying to get my money, oh my gosh, it's taxing. It wears me out. Honestly, it does. People just put their burdens on you. But they're going to make you feel like less of a person, then, well, people are desperate, I get it, but putting it on you, it's not a solution. Money is not a solution. And I'll say that to no end. They need to change. Change your country. Get motivated. If they focus on, they're looking for a handout. A handout. That does not fix. It is not to what end. It is not a fix. Could have surprised you. Gotcha. See, they're bringing them down, but I'm bringing them right back up. Ooh, Mercury. Gonna build in mind for that. That good cause, if it can help just one person, by help I mean help. Tell them to email you. If you can save the conversation history, then you have proof. Lending. A handout. Just getting money without expecting it back. Yeah. But again, they'll pull every excuse. They'll say whatever it is. Jail time, whatever. Oh yeah, that's coming. I'm repeating myself. Deal with it. Tough luck. Yes. The email, if it's in person, then you tell them to email you. This way, you've got to have the conversation history. Then you can get on the lending. When you're looking for friends online, or looking for friends in general, you got to see it as looking for gold. You got to go through a lot of dirt, sifting through for gold through water. You got to see it that way. Oh man, he's back. Well, guess what? I got a gun too. Yeah. You want some of this? Alright. So like these two, the closer you get, the more damage you do. It's versatile, but the lock-on speed, no denying it, scorps are a real problem. I tell you, any build, I like my Kuni, but that's gonna go. Side note. Gold makes gold. Yes, when you're looking for gold, you know, when you get a really good friend who doesn't want anything from you, just to chat with you, and there are friends out there. I have friends who are truly just want to spend time with me, just because, I don't know, I seem to be an interesting person. I think I'm crazy, but I like it, you know. There are people out there who just who see value in your company, like talking to you, like spending time with you. That's the game. And, you know, moochers and eaters and such, whatever you want to call them, they aren't bad people. It's just, be prepared. Once you give in, I'm telling you something, they're going to go to you no end. That's going to be it. They're not going to stop. There may be different, there may be people who will only get money once. Hey, you want to deal with it, you go right on ahead. I'm telling you what I've gone through. That's the idea of this document. Can't stress that enough either. And I am repeating myself. Deal with it. People get annoyed with me. Deal with it. This is who I am. Take me for who I am, or don't take me at all. Rome wasn't built overnight. as a beautiful young lady I know once said. It's the journey. Okay. Smoked me. If you're born rich, you kind of like, you gotta earn something. It makes the victory all the more worthy. When you're going through your friends, when you finally find the right one, look at me and my back, 13 years. And if it hadn't led up to all the struggles, it wouldn't have been all the more appreciative. The bad people help us, the bad people per se, help us appreciate the good people. These experiences help us grow. You know, I'm gonna try something else too. I made a note of. No, that's not gonna work. I was gonna try to set up a bookmark. That didn't work, unfortunately. I'll make that again still. Yeah, it slides. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. So, try it again. Like this. Yeah. See, because it's glass material, it's sliding, unfortunately. E for effort, F for fail. There may be a time when someone may have to ask you, is this person worth ending the friendship over? Are you... People don't take no for an answer. Believe me, I know. I'm 38 and I've really had to deal with it over this crisis per se, and as for my stance on the vaccine, I'm not talking about it. I'll leave it at that and I'll put it out of my mind. I'm keeping that to myself. Some subject I do like to avoid. The term broken record comes to my mind, people. Sometimes I just give them overly sarcastic comments. Yes, I'm an idiot. What do you say? You know, I just blow it out of proportion. The vaccine makes you perfect and it turns you into a moral god. Sarcasm. Mocking them, but you know, I'm an idiot for not getting it. I'm not saying I am not. Again, I'm just giving you an example. That's that method I use time and time again. It turns you into a mortal god if you don't get it. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Whee! Doing some exchanging, maybe. This sucker's machine gun platform. And this is why when I'm pausing, you can actually watch what I'm doing during those awkward pauses. Again, it's because I gotta focus on the game as well. How good a job I'm doing, but I just playing this game for 2 years and I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully the quality's good. And if the person only wants to talk about money, well, you know, and then they keep saying, "If just do it once, just do it once." Again, my experience may be different, but I'm telling you, watch out. Now, if you save that conversation history, you can tell them, "I got proof of this conversation that you owe me this, that you were going to pay me back." Then you get small claims court. It'd be an open shut case if you have proof of conversation. You could word it. Again, I use this as notes too because I think of stuff on the fly. It just depends on the video. I mean, this is long, so there will be some where I'm just gonna talk to the camera. This is just something different. I mean, you could say, if you don't pay me back with this amount of time, you owe me this much money. Make a profit off them. I've lent someone an item, and did I have proof of conversation that you were going to give back to me? Bang! Got that quick enough. I tell you, lending items in general, yeah, bad quality, that's when you're risky it. But you can have that. Take photos of the item that you're lending. Bam, it's not in a certain condition. Whammo. This guy's actually used his note somewhat well. Impressed. Honestly. This is really turning out to be a rough match. I got 2 Arthurs here. And this is a real problem. But we got the victory. If you are lending the money, you can ask for collateral. Oh, sure, you can ask for collateral. But then they'll have people saying, "Well, that collateral is mine, mine, mine." But if you get them on a contract that they'll pay you back within this amount of time, yeah, I think that would be a better option. If they'll pay you back within this amount of time, you have the conversation saved, perfect. If they haven't tried some of the below tactics, but there's always new tactics coming. Yes, there's always new tactics they're creating. But again, you'll look for signs. Looking for signs, making notes. Once you become alert, actually I spot people relatively quick. After you've been chatting for about 3 weeks, chances are they're not a scammer. But then again, sometimes things just come up and they're short. I get it. And there may be cases like that, for sure. Just a one-time thing. But you could make a note of that. Again, make it a general habit just to save conversation history. Then bang. You can't trust anyone, so you always make notes and yeah. You become a lifestyle. You're not paranoid, you're not miserable, you're ready. Always prepared. After going over this document a few times, bits and pieces come to my memory. So. And a lot of people like to sugarcoat their methods. Oh, for sure. Sugarcoated shit is still shit. Ooh, my Garrett. Love that thing. It's that old bot. I got the server. Oh, wasted my ego too, you prick. I use that to general distance. Love this thing so I can do my hit and runs. I'll move in here and I'll take him. I'll take a shot at that beacon. I can move in. Nice setup. I'll slide back in. Zoom in. Sure, he got the beacon. Sure, but at least I laid him. This one's quick into action. Versus speed, charge in, to get the longer range. Almost know what I'm doing when I'm playing this game. Almost. So, yeah, he's got me here. The idea when I'm playing this game is to push, heal and push along the way. Push forwards, heal, and then I want to get my Nodens. My Nodens becoming my favorite healer, as I've said, so. And I'm sorry this is a long video again. These are notes. This is a lot of information I've collected. And I am toast. Yeah, he's got me good. "14 days tends to be the general amount of time it takes. After that, chances are they're not going to be a user. And yes, I just sacrificed that bot. Well, this sucker works. As I just proved. Safer pet. 14 days seems to be the general timeline though when you're chatting online. After that, and you know, people will, maybe a possible leech will see this. Ooh, now we have a counter. Yes, but this is at least the groundwork. It'll get the ball rolling. And this will help you evolve your tactics. It's an ongoing thing. So. If something's not working for you, as Dr. Phil once said, maybe if something's not working for you, maybe it's time for a change. A rule I tend to follow. And you can pause this video. Will I be doing this playing other games? I don't know. I'm enjoying this game. It's grind, it's strategy, relaxing. You know, you can always something new coming out, always new weapons. Yeah. and I just took pictures of this, and then I go from one. I'm not interested in making documents at this time on my tablet. I prefer pictures so far. I could scroll. This is my method. So, and even if I lose, you see, I'm still just soaking up the AG. Plant loves my healing, actually. Very nice to be appreciated. Love the team aspect of social. And you can't play against people on phone. No doubt the outcome will go up. Anytime. I'm crazy not to. I said I've heard of, friends being in jail, starving. They'll say anything. People, this gets pretty rough going. No doubt about it. People say anything they can to get what they want. Look, I'm not going to BS you. It gets rough. And unfortunately, you're going to have to make these calls. It's a harsh world. But you can grow, you can learn, fail forward, all that jazz. People hate to self-incriminate themselves. So it's up. So are you saying it's my responsibility to bail you out? Are you saying it's my fault that you ended up in jail, that your friend ended up in jail? Oh, they hate that. People avoid that one. That's one of my favorites. By your own admission. Use that phrase. Oh, boy. Oh, people hate that. So are you saying it's my fault that your friend went to jail by your own admission? Well, no. Oh, I backed down real quick off that one. Again, if people are arguing, make notes, make notes, make notes. Hades. Don't know if I'll ever use that. So let's do some talking on this now. Yes, look for patterns. Definitely look for patterns, people. You want to look for patterns on mooching tactics. You'll see something very similar. I accept you, so please accept me. If you truly care for me, you will stop trying to better me. I don't know where I came. What thinking that this lifestyle makes me happier. Yes. It'll make me happy to help you. Yeah, well, I'm happy. Please, I respect my lifestyle. Please respect yours. If that makes any sense. Yeah, that was odd. Odd couple notes. I don't know what to think with that is. I apologize. I accept you, so please accept me. Well, that's a good general rule. I Again, I've been through so much crap with people trying to get my money. Tell them, if you do lend them money, and that's a big if, tell them this is once and once only. And if they ask again, they're cut off forever. I'm telling you something, you may have to do that. You may have to cut them off forever. You warn them. You tell them. You know what? They don't listen. People are very persistent. You drink a water. Told you this would be a long video, but we're getting through it. And the thing is, you told them this is a one-time thing. And if they go to you again, they're cut off. Well, you know what? You told them, and obviously not. They see you with dollar signs. Excuse me. Thing is, it'll start off with $5 or $10 or whatever. Bang! It'll springboard. It'll scale up. Sometimes $5 is a small amount. That's testing. They're just testing. You gotta make it like a contract if you're lending money. If you're lending. So if you don't pay me back within 5 months, then you'll give me $10 on top of that $5. You gotta word this simple. Google is a good, helpful tool. Furthermore, do not dwell or stress about such info. Be aware, on the lookout. Also bear in mind, just because someone may meet any or all of the criteria doesn't mean that they're a bad person or they're a moocher. It's just be aware, be alert. But again, once is not enough. Generally speaking, generalizing not wide, but this is my experience. People will just suck your money dry. The internet is packed full of leeches, what I call leeches, many different terms. It's just one I like to use. Don't let it deter you. Warn them. If they don't change subject, you will block them. Again, general rule. You warn them, they don't stop, bang. If someone devalues me, then I'm going to devalue them. Simply remove. They're poison. You got to remove the poison. A moocher user is someone who just generally wants to get something from you. Just wants to profit from you. Your money, your food, whatever. Sure would like this. Sure could use that. Although hint. Oh, I could help. They want you to think it's like your idea. Oh, yeah. See, that tactic. And again, users aren't just for money. I mean, it's a fine line. What is using? What is someone using? I mean, they could be just using me for my time. If they're interested in you as a person, that's when they're not a user. But again, they'll be open. Oh, yeah. But then again, what do they give you in return? Watch. So once you do something nice for them, see if they do anything back. You don't have to nickel and dime. Just watch what they're doing. You treat them, they treat you. It's a balance. You don't gotta go for every penny, but watch to see what they're doing. So, if you bought them a beer, they bought you a pop someday. You know, just good general judgment. That's all. Another good word is moderation. Men go back and forth. Moderation, moderation, moderation. Businesses. That's another big one. Oh, would you like to invest in businesses? Oh, yeah. That's a big giveaway. Now I'm just going to check something very briefly. Yes. Checking the time. Whew, this is turning out to be a long video. But I mean, at least you guys got something to watch while I banter on here. Haha. So I think I am going to close this for now. We'll do a second part